Oh man, I forgot. We got this really nice outfit. Look at this. We got our Cimmerian conical hat, our party dragon silk robe. We're just extremely logical and really dramatic. Intellect, fill up the glasses, the auditor. Yeah. All right. Give me a sec. Oh, I'm gonna run ads right now, and I know that doesn't matter to everybody here right now, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna do a quick nose blow. Burp-a-down. All right, be right back. I gotta look at this cat. 1 second. I'm gonna pause it since the time will progress in the game.
I will be fine. Because this bird. Well, I went to go see where he was. He was inside where you pulling your nose for me. Oh, he has a very cute. Yes, I know. He has a very cute.
Don't you want to get on cam of this?
Shakespeare.
Don't you want to be a cam girl?
Yeah, cat or day.
Maybe. Thinkable. Maybe we open the window a little.
Maybe.
Just think that would interfere with you?
Having the window open?
To it.
I don't think he'll stay, yeah.
Especially if out the cliff, back door still open marks.
Yeah. All right, we're coming back. Oh, no, we got a minute of ads running right now. I haven't seen any active thoughts alter dialogue options. Thought bonuses differ for research and completion. Thought cabinet, map, character sheet. Tools, substances can be administered through dialogue. Tools are context sensitive. Equip them before use. Time passes when picking new dialogue options. Okay. Read books to pass time quicker. Okay, I didn't know that. Gain experience by completing tasks or by exploring. Leveling up grants you skill points. Use skill points to unlock skills or unlock or forget thoughts. White skill checks can be re-rolled. Explore options or level up to try again. Red skill checks are permanent. All right. Okay, maybe game is a little too loud. Okay, we turned it down a little bit. Okay, and then we're gonna do our usual session of checking out what we gotta do. Booze? No, we're skipping it. Jam mystery? Yeah, traffic jam. We have to find out who is smuggling drugs in. Clothes in the trash. That's a long term. Joyce has info about the lynching, but she needs us to prove we're a cop or to figure out about the drugs. But we got our badge just now. Figure out who made the call. Explore the secret passages in the back of the whirling. Sing karaoke. We need a sad song on tape. Race Enigma. We're skipping. It's 2 signatures for Everett. We'll be able to do that now that we're crossing over the river. Sniff some speed. Find the cryptozoologist, Moral. He's on this side of the river now that we've gotten access across the gate. I need to change it to, sorry, we're not in Deadlock anymore. We're playing Disco. Disco. Burp. All right, sorry. Yeah, get a load down. Whenever need info, encourage ask other about the world around me. It proved my authority to Titus. Buy Fallon pants from Kuno. Investigate doomed commercial area, which is the abandoned building. Where's the rest of the armor? The armor from the body that's hanging. Run numbers on the victim's armor. Call Alice back a day for more info. We still need to do that. Getting the boots off of the hangman. Ask around the tattoos' possible meaning. Get the body down. Access the harbor and ask for Ivart Claire's help. Okay, to get the body down. Find one piece of the armor. Find the gloves. There's a little girl in the fishing village that we have to ask. And then finally, we have to find some paint to deface government property. All right. I think we got the lowdown. All right. We haven't talked to this little, fine little babushka. Excuse me, ma'am. The woman next to a bucket of clothes hums an odd melody. Her eyes are closed. Well, open them. I got a flashlight.
About the melody, but it might be South Samaran, possibly Sagayan,
Sagayan.
as the apricot sujunti.
Welcome to the fishing village.
Shoop.
Lean in closer. I have cataract.
Cataracts. I'll take 2. If you can't see me, how did you know I was here?
I still have a golden ear. Come.
Golden ear, Mini Ritz, it's you. Lean forward.
Welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble.
Yeah, but we said we're cops. We don't cause trouble. We take care of trouble.
Of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
You're talking about me?
No, not you personally.
Oh, the RCM. Thank you. I don't need to learn how much more of a monster I am.
One of them killed another. Locked himself in that woodshed over there.
Woodshed over there?
He was boarding. Needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him. It took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place. Somewhere more quiet.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
What kind of ill omen are you talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
Black Hound. Like the dog. There's a dog. Cerberus? Is it Cerberus that brings ill tidings? I am an ill omen, all right.
You're not. No one around here considers us an ill omen. People would have.
There have been people telling me.
They are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not
Why? I found a good parking spot, all right.
My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on
She waves her hand.
to us.
Well, what is in this fishing village?
It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap, a blank spot on the map, just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even.
Pornographically poor? Well, who else lives in this village?
There's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they are away right now. And then there's the Dran. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home.
Even for them. What drunks?
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys.
There's gotta be something here. Tell me.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the fox.
The pox? What's that?
Old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be during the time of the Suzerain.
Suzerain.
After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium garden. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses, shacks as far as the eye can see.
Well, what happened to the hospital? Did it get bombed?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Long gone. This place is pornographically poor?
The lack of wealth is the one thing we've got in our burn book.
The old woman smiles cryptically.
Cool.
Cynical smile.
Riddles. Fits with the general ambiance.
Aye. Sometimes it's as though I'm also gotten lost inside this nameless nothing.
Well, what a surprise. I'm lost too.
It seems to be a common theme these days.
I think I'm in the process of finding myself again.
Isn't that what people always speak when they are lost? Something I can do for you to find your way, officer?
Well, is there a way to make some money around here?
Here for you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
All right, well, let's talk about something else.
It's another piece of cloth.
Okay, where could someone stay around here?
Most people here are trying to leave.
We'll just take a few steps north.
That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shop.
Yo, how much?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill
Nice.
to the RCM.
Wait, hold on, you're just giving it to me?
No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there.
She tilts her head to the side, pondering over something. There's this guy, YEAHH, who makes me give him money every night just so I don't die out in the cold.
That's exactly how they get ya. That's why we built our own cinder block houses on the seaside, so we don't have to give money to those crooks. They might not look like much, but they are ours.
You got yourself a tenant?
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
A key appears from under her apron. She hands it to you. How nice. This lady's too nice.
But in the hostel in the morning, I know where to find you.
He looks around and adds, here in the shack. Well, lady, tell me about yourself.
No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sif.
Sadie.
Now it's your turn, Mr.
Well, I'm Lieutenant Double Yeffrieder, Harrier de Boy.
Why the handle you got
Yeah, it is. It's a mouthful now. It was easier when I had no idea.
there?
Yeah. Well, what's further down the coast?
There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
Oh, why is it abandoned?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore. The Ecclesiastes.
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime,
Accidents?
other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
What else is down the coast?
Once you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses. Empty.
Well, which is it then? Apartments or electrical plant?
I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something before the war. I wasn't here then, was born in Samara.
Okay, that's fair. Anything else to note?
Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk, but it's closed.
Who'd want to come to a fish market here?
No one. That's why it's closed. It was once a bustling place back when I was young, and so was everyone else. Now, what got to Dublin and go straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else?
That's it? There's gonna be more along the coast.
What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Leinster. Used to be a supply depot. We think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jam shut, but we tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible. And now you know everything there is to know about his coats.
She drops a bar of soap in a bucket with a splish splash. Well, goodbye. Thank you for the key. Is it, for this? I got some money. I'm gonna look in the window. Maybe she's got a broken one. You can't see in the house from this angle. Inside you hear a cozy sound of some kind of heater sputtering.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
Well, let's take a look inside.
To give you some time and privacy to check out your new little arrangement. But just so you know, after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling around for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
The key turns with a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now.
Yeah, let's check it out real quick. +1 logic. Royf, check it. That's right up our alley.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it. And with the expression.
The expression. Check out the window. You see waves, the sea, a church.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Is shaving the right call?
It's back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic. A fresh start looms ahead. Clean yourself up and
Medium, and a white check. Yeah, why not?
like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman, you use the small mirror and straight razor with some soap to remove all that unkempt hair from below the nose line. The sharp blade
His picture changed, and
scratching sound. The surface underneath the arm is still. The air brushing against it, cheek,
feel my clean-shaven cheeks.
so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you, as if you just came from a cold.
Was shaving the right call?
Reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little younger. Maybe
Nice.
you almost look like a professional.
Almost. With this hat. Floorboards Creek. Old science fiction magazine. Books about birdwatching and almanac from 39. This intricate heat engine hums quietly, giving out pleasant warmth. Using a thermodynamic expander condenser cycle. Nice. Nice. Alright. We're, this is a pretty sweet place. We might stay here. Yeah. What's up, Kim? You like, my new look? What are these? What are those? Street sign is illegible below the graffito. Right, you kids. Let's talk to you.
Here, little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
Lolling out of his mouth. Hey, where is your mom?
Kids don't reply, absorbed in their little game.
You guys look identical.
Stone kicking one become frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
The other one says, well, yeah, I said that.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their head is covered in some kind of dirt. The rock kicker was just being shy, but now
You're bad.
Oh, sorry. I'm bad with kids. Well, what are you, Kid Master General?
I am. Now, how about some actual police work? We are not getting anything.
All right, we'll see you kids later. You stay good. Report any drugs for me to sniff. Hard to see the details. The colors, all warm and welcoming, are cozy though. A flower through where nothing really grows. Maybe in spring. We're going in. What's this? It feels safe and warm in here. Not like the outside. There's a nice fire warming up. Industrial coal pellets burn with an orange glow. You got a burb up here. The ruffled grouse taxidermy. Yeah. We'll take it. I don't know what for. Little girl.
Hello, mister.
Hello, mister. A young girl, barely 4 or 5 years old, sits on the sofa. She's looking at you with frank curiosity.
clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it.
I heard there was a girl here who has armored gloves. Is that you?
Oh,
She looks alarmed.
I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy.
Oh, it's the girl. She has the gloves.
Get these gloves.
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
And where are the gloves now?
I hid them. The twins were gonna take them. That's stupid.
She lifts her stuffed toy up and looks into its one remaining eye as though searching for confirmation.
To the those gloves. It's for important police business.
Oh.
So important police.
Sorry, I had to check the sound. Oh, she doesn't seem to understand, but the lieutenant's tone has conveyed to her the important part.
I'm in my sandcastle.
In her sandcastle?
Understand? You can break the castle. It's not very good.
Okay, where are your parents?
Outside. And I don't really know about my dad.
She gives you a bright smile like it's a good thing. Are the twins outside your brothers?
Yeah.
She
I
frowns.
don't want to play with them. They're older and play outside. They look the same.
Sometimes I can't tell them apart. Neither can me. They look identical, right? I said the same thing.
Identical.
Oh, it's me trying to pronounce stuff. She slowly processes the words, then snickers with laughter. What is this? Show her the stuffed bird you took from the ceiling? She yelps mildly, broadly.
Oh, the cafeteria manager tried to repair a piece of taxidermy.
Yeah, but what's it for?
I don't know.
Can I have it?
I mean, you already took it. I don't like it anyway.
Thank you. Free taxidermy. What's the thing you're holding on to? Lammy. She holds the fuzzy beast up to demonstrate.
Lamby is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Well, Lammy looks like he's fallen apart.
Yeah. Lammy has lived a long life. Lammy was a... Well...
She stumbles on her words. Revolutionary? Yes. Girl boss.
Revolutionary.
All right. Well, I appreciate the grouse. See you later. Wow, she's really helped our case. All right, sandcastle. We'll find that armor.
weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network.
All right, we're going to reach in the catacombs and pull out the shiny object.
Walls and floors give way to the giant's greed, collapse, and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Noise.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlet down. We're doing good on the armor collection.
Noise. We're making progress. Dagan. Okay. Tape. Plastic bag for feet. Clothes. You see. Gloves. I could wear the gloves. +1 logic. +1 drama. Electrochemistry? Nah, we're keeping that. We're keeping on our geisha outfit. It's only appropriate. The grouse. Taxidermy. Oh, how cute. Look at his little birdie. Little bird. Banged up fuel canister. The brush. Can I hold the fuel canister? No. Tools. These are the only things I could hold. Alcohol, cutters, cigarettes. All right, we got the gloves. We could level up. Logic, we're maxed out on. Authority, we're also maxed out on. Do we want another thought? Unlocked? Yes. And what? Some kind of superstar? Shakes. Advanced Race 3. I'd hate to, like, jump the gun on these, but... Magnesium, finger pistols. Advanced Race 3. I must be some kind of superstar. I'm some celebrity. Tuk-tuk on seal. Finger on the eject button. Yeah. Homosexual underground. Date of birth generator. Should I go for it? Temporary research bonus. -2 logic. Yeah, we're internalizing. We're thinking about it. Okay. Let me see. We went in there. Shack. The drunks? Are these the drunks?
Good to see you.
Good to see ya.
Deal set up for you, buddy boy.
Deals? He spreads his arms as if waiting to embrace you.
You, or is he just shopkeep friendly?
What are you talking about?
I got smoke. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got pills now. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss.
The spirits?
Go for 300 real.
Ooh.
And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
Amphetamine.
Aye, by amphetamine, I mean speed.
Well, I don't think you... I think you didn't hear me when I said I'm a police officer.
Sure did, buddy boy.
He taps...
That's why I said amphetamine. I mean speed. I mean amphetamine. I got both.
I thought by speed you meant amphetamine.
Right. What I said.
All right, got it.
Good, my man. Now, what can I offer?
He takes a chug from his beer bottle. Why does this bottle of spirits cost 300?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
No one could buy spirits for 300 real. You're crazy.
What's crazy, actually?
Takes 3 gulps of his pilsner and stares at you intently.
Difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What is it?
What?
Keep him talking.
What do you mean, what? What did you think was crazy earlier?
This guy.
Oh, this guy, you know him, he says, and shakes his index finger at you. Where'd you get the bottle of spirits from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff.
From the doctor's office? Yo.
I got one of those scientific ampules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink.
He spits a nasty yellow clot on the ground before you.
Stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
Well, that's a good tip. I should remember it.
Easy. In a week, the goddamn kidney started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity.
The real thing.
Those arseholes charged me £4 to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Well, have they no shame taking money for a service they provide?
Left me alone in it. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead feet.
He gets an excited gleam in his eyes.
Like 3 cans, this blue medicinal stuff from the back room.
It's, turpentine or
Beautiful blue stuff. 98.7%.
almost pure alcohol?
Snakes or intestinal worms.
Yeah,
2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. Last one is yours for £3 if you want it.
3 real. I think it'll prove useful, yes.
£3 and it's yours, friend. The deal of a life.
Well, yeah.
You got it. That's a much more reasonable price right there. Makes sense now.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Enjoy that one, friend.
If you drink this, then you...
Die, that's a fact.
And that's why we're going to save you for yourself and store this.
That's a sellable item.
Go sit.
Okay, thank you. Well, I'm off. I'll see you later.
It's a custom to pick the shopkeep, friend. But come back anyway.
He waves you off. Can I talk to the other 2? Are they different? Autosave?
Wow.
Grumbles an unshaven man with a ruddy nose. He narrows his eyes at you as if in recognition, then turns his head away.
Noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her.
Don't you call Abigail?
Abigail.
Well, who is Abigail?
Abigail. Don't be fucking.
Don't you?
You're not going to get anything out of this guy. He's too drunk. Never thought you'd see such a thing. But this guy's a little...
Too drunk. Why shouldn't I point to the others? Tell me about your friends.
Don't you fucking call her. Damn it.
Abigail. Why shouldn't I call Abigail?
Beckons you to lean in closer.
Okay.
Don't call Abigail.
Uh-oh, toxic breath? I'm surprised I don't have to do a health roll. Who are you? What's your name?
Oh, Abigail.
He says. Hey, I'm on an important official investigation. I demand you answer my questions.
She was kneeling at drums.
He's barely holding it together. So am I.
Starts coughing. Really disgusting. Cough.
That's the blue stuff. He whimpers softly, his voice trailing off into nothingness. All right, you. How about you?
YEAHH.
A 30-something man clad in 2-piece lycra tracksuit puts down his pilsner and extends his hand in a greeting.
You. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating?
Shake my hand.
So what's happened?
He picks up his beer. Wait, tequila?
Tequila something.
He takes a sip.
How are the high concept reality based adventures proceeding?
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street Gang.
Not too hot. I'm on a 50-year losing streak. Reality, it makes me aggressively sad. Don't know. People tell me I'm a cop. I'm getting used to that. I have re-entered reality to conquer it, to bend my will. I am the law.
That's the spirit. I used to shape reality into my image long time ago. Those days are over now.
He looks at his shit-stained Lacura jacket with a grim expression.
Sadly, things aren't going that well. An idiot's doomed spiral that. Haven't found those keys yet. Haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business, but
What a shame.
The doom spiral. But this is bound to be a good, high-concept conversation. At last.
Could you and your pal sign this document?
what's it about?
He waves his hand apathetically.
I'll let my hand address the situation.
His hand?
Maybe you've heard. I used to be a very successful business. I've signed more than a few lease forms or whatever the fuck they were. Anyone got a pen? The pro's gonna do us.
My pen? You know what? No.
I got a freebie when I purchased a whole carton of cigarettes. Smoke cigarettes, get a free pen. Deals don't come any sweet.
The writing and the tiny crown logo reads Royal Extra.
Thanks, Rosie.
He grabs the pen and paper from his hands and very carefully scribbles on the dotted line, idiot doom spiral. I need at least 2 signatures.
Apt.
He shouts at the drunkard next to him.
Archer, you cool, have a go. I need you to sign this document right here.
He waves the paper and pen in front of the man's face. I guess if these guys are gonna die from the blue liquid. Don't call her. His trembling hand catches the paperwork. He lays it out on his knees and starts writing slowly. The handwriting is almost illegible due to his shaky hand.
Whoa, have the clown.
His friend grabs the document and admires it.
Neil.
He hands it back to you. Well, I guess that's it.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Gives you a thumbs up after all this time.
Feel like I've made a difference.
Well, I guess you did.
Like 1,000 fucking real, man. Doing good.
Nice.
Cool, have a go.
He snorts and takes a swig from his bottle. The bottle is empty. Poor guy.
Should we go and mail these? I think I saw it mailbox on Plaza.
Mailbox Plaza, got it. All right. Well, these guys are gonna die from their goop that they've been drinking. The bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Doctors are idiots, but a boy. You telling me? Sorry if you're a doctor and you're just coming into the stream. I did not mean what I just said. Okay, look in here. White curtains have been drawn shut. No looking in. All right, anything down here? We got a bench. We got some grass. We got some dirt. We got something over here. Someone has left their music collection beneath the tarpaulin. My music collection? I need a sad song. Give me sad song. Oh, we're gonna let him run there? He seems to know where he's going. Whoa, 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 whoa. Someone has broken down the fence and the barbed wire. A twofer. I didn't break it. Oh, I got my fingers on the wrong piece. It's another swing set. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. Glory, says the graffito, to the ghost of us. What's in here? A buck 20, yes, yes. Okay, these records, they're mine. We got some karaoke fodder. Yes. Tape smallest church in the St. Cians. Yo, we got some karaoke tech. Wait, my guy wanted to say something over here. The birds in the birch tree, barely audible coos from above. We found some money. How much? 50 cents. Doing pretty good. I don't know. The lady said we could stay in that place. That'd be pretty nice. Save us some bucks. Okay, this weave in here. I think. We've been over there too. Yes, that's where we came from. And then we went north to our car. Okay, more people. I think there was a shack over here that I could have gone into. I'm gonna do this real quick. Freeze on the cops. We're going in. Oh, maybe we already been in here. Not really anything. Nothing. Okay. We're just copping around. But we're getting a lot done over here. Okay. What's this? What are these doing it in the fish? What? Yo, cavalry boots? Hello. I thought you guys forgot this place even existed.
Hi, officer.
Aye. A woman in a raincoat stands on the quay, considering overturned boat. The sword in a scabbard hangs from her hip.
Anything I can help you with?
As always, I am the lawbringer. Well, that depends. Where are we exactly? I've questions. The first is, what's your name? Where are we?
Village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Why?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
The wind rattles her earrings. As always, I am the lawbringer.
You graduated to lawbringer.
Yeah, I bring it.
You have their quirks that comes with never being second guessed about anything.
She waves you off.
So what brings you here, lawbringer?
I've got questions. What's your name?
Lillian. People call me Netpicker.
Netpicker? She gestures
I'm questions.
towards the fishnets.
Run.
Indeed, you're always confused as to your whereabouts.
Always. Well, I'm looking for someone. Maybe you could help?
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a missing cryptozoologist.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
There are people who look for animals who are hard to find.
Like snowmen.
Yeah, almost like snowmen.
Old guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
The like?
Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men, burning rhinos. You get the picture.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And it is gorgeous.
Where did they go?
Really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
Oh, I'm not looking for anyone else.
Officer.
Nice sword. Does it come with a story?
Fortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of story.
Ha 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 ha.
To intimidate folks mostly.
Do you know how to use it?
Not really. I know some basic moves, and I know it sure as hell beats a knife when you're in a tough spot.
Yeah.
But not when you're in a tight spot.
Yeah, not in a tight spot. It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy. That's for intimidation.
Why do you need intimidation tactics?
People need a listening respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men.
Many men.
Believe me. Men need a lesson in manners from time.
You telling me? Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective?
We haven't. The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that.
Yeah.
That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
I'm a proper man, believe me. True, most people I met are scared. Behold, I got the expression on my face. And suddenly she starts laughing. It's hoarse as if she hasn't laughed in a while. Well, do you like it?
Sure.
Griffin.
If you could face down any horror in the world with that same unchanging grin, it's like a shield.
Yeah, it's been working out pretty good.
The traces of her laughter are still there, and her eyes fade fast.
Well, can I borrow that sword?
I'm afraid not. Tempting to confiscate the blade I used to keep these animals in check. You've put me in an early grave.
So, where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Wait, why? If they're thick-headed.
I enjoyed the way he bled.
Your expression doesn't change. It's hard to say if it's a joke. Well, where's your husband now? Gone? Gone? Coward, I would never leave anyone. She raises an eyebrow.
For you. He, however, was lost to the waves. It's been quite a while now.
No, that's bad. What happened?
Who knows? Maybe he fell over. He didn't respect the sea. Went out there drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. Floated corpse turned up 2 weeks later.
Oh, no. How sad.
Tell me how sorry you are for my loss. Know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
She really liked it.
My condolences.
It's in the way she pronounces.
Sinewy. Yeah, death is nothing. I shit on death. You should have thrown yourself in the waves after him. Time really is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it? It's healthy to let go and move on. Gotta keep the wheel spinning. Time really is the best cure.
Don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
The kids? Oh no. She glances at the village where two little kids are playing with what looks like rocks. Oh no, the twins and the little girl are hers? I like her fishing earrings though.
She looks like she's ready to go on a date with a
No, better drunk?
Ask her. Both of them.
Oh no.
Some action.
Kim's present makes it awkward, yes. Don't know a good spot yet. Explore the coast. Is that your boat?
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days? It's snowing.
Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
I guess I can't.
We have no quarrel, Lucid.
Well, I do. Personally.
Would have been bad news.
The sun could fuse in hell.
Bad news for the skiff?
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the slushy snow melt on the yellow belly of the boat.
Well, when do you think the boat will be ready?
Time when the sea turns and the winds settle, she will be ready.
My prediction will be at least 2 days.
2 days. All right. Oh, what do you do around here?
I said, fish mostly.
Fish.
Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. Sea is full of surprises.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on dirt.
Interesting. What have you found? I never thought the sea brought in anything particularly interesting. Walking on the beach sounds quite romantic. All right, I think I get it. Let me ask you something else. Well, what have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say the poor. Choose wisely.
All right. Choose wisely. I need to know about those human bodies. A mine? The RCM could use a mine. Where is it? Drugs? I need info on this. Major narc. Point to yourself. This place looks bad. Why don't you leave? Okay, enough about this place. This place looks bad. Why don't you leave?
Go where? The fish are plentiful here and we get enough orders to get by. It's not great, but it's something.
You just gotta follow the work. That's where the money sleeps. Anywhere with better opportunities, just somewhere away from the sadness. We're doing the first one.
But of course,
We gained $1.
that. Look, I have mouths to feed, and as much as I'd like a change, they need stability first. People imagine picking up and finding something better is an easy solution. But how is that supposed to work when all your time and energy goes to staying alive?
True that.
You have almost nothing to set aside to actually fight your way out.
Yeah.
Hordes of wild, homeless people roaming the lands, nomads scattered across an endless plain in a dystopian world where tear is the only valid currency and people eat each other to stay alive.
About my tougher life. We are warm.
Aw, cute. Obus brought himself in. Very cute.
There's just something about this shithole.
Just something about it. Well, we'll be seeing you. Yeah, I could kind of hear it too. I don't know if you could hear it on stream. I don't think so. But I could hear it. It's very loud. This boat is floating freely in the water unmoored. This box? 70 cents. We're finding all kinds of sweet deals. The planks beneath creak under your weight. A ladder. A ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. Da-oring, 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 da-oring. Some kind of superstar. What was the one we got? Bringing of the law. Law jaw? Weird jaw? Hey, so a little observation. It's all cool, man. Don't freak out, but every time you say I am the law, and you say it a lot, it's basically hello for you. Your jaw does this weird thing. It sort of shifts sideways, hanging off your face at a jaunty angle, while the word law sounds oddly guttural and low. It's strange. You wouldn't notice it, but after saying you're the law 80,000 times, the question does come up. Why do you have law jaw? Very cute. Yeah, he does that. He slips on by and he'll just get all cozy without letting you know. The oring, the oring, the oring, the oring. All right, what else we got? What else we got? We dug through, there's some wheels. Toxic waste. Rust-eaten letters read, Mazut. The rear tire of a motor carriage adorns these reeds. Grabbing some beams. Too cute. Yeah, he is really... Quick travel unlocked. We got the church. He is really precious. School of fish huddle around the fence post and scattered to the dark. Kick drum pulse. The music is coming from somewhere on the ice. There's music? From the church? Zoom out a little bit. Hello? What's this? It must have taken a lot of patience to do this. Painted with pastel, someone's trying to bring cheer into the world. Trash from some unending party. A pole screwed into the ice keeps the tent erect. More tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids.
A pane of eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be.
What is this?
It's like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
Well, let's push it over.
Falls into the icy snow with a soft thump.
Ka-thunk.
We should ask that girl on the ice what's going on here.
Young woman next to the tent. Okay, I hear this thing. The music's coming from this tent.
Just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever.
Creepy.
One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
A squeeze in?
Sorry, you barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for
All right.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
He gestures for me to squeeze in. Damn. These guys have got a hobble? Canisters filled with what appears to be water. The label says distilled. A pile of nasal sprays, brand name Nosafed Ultra. Hello laddies. A speaker, big kind they use for live music. Wow, I want to see what the child used to be.
A youngish man reaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet.
I'll shake his hand.
Strong, sweaty, and he's trying to project and inspire confidence.
Does he have lacerations on his face?
My pussy, Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
And Egghead. Egg!
Oh my goodness, Egghead's fucking blasting. He yells, the tape player high above his head continues to blast strange music.
Together with the Cell Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
Wait, how many music venues have you organized?
Any in the pipeline, sir.
In the pipeline?
They haven't set up a single.
Why are you here?
We've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a venue in. Also for talent.
Also for talent.
Thank you, Egghead. And while there was no shortage of core unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate bar. Place is a shit.
Yeah, it is.
And I apologise for my friend not to put him out. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
There's no need. This place is pretty bad.
To the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property.
Ecclesiastial.
The derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
You've noticed the derelict hive, Necromania on the coast. What the F are you talking about?
Church. And I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Egghead.
Burnout.
Thank you, Noid. He angrily spits on a screw, then starts cleaning it.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martin Hayes on the map, one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. No, strike that.
And Revachol.
Strike that.
The world.
Sadder yet, because the dumpheads and burnouts held up in there were the worst kind.
Yeah, they are.
He's back a little, watching you a steady, serious game. Letting you imagine just how bad those dumpheads can further.
Yeah, they're really bad.
This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
What kind of opinion?
Spooky kind.
What do you mean by spooky?
You would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge. Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse.
It's gonna collapse, yeah.
Spin tapes without them spooking it up. This is bad science. No one can dance like that.
Is it?
Egghead,
Thank you.
you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
Well, I'll make up my mind later. I have questions for you first. No, I'll look into it. Tell me more. Hope the ravers start a nightclub. All right, man. He claps his hands enthusiastically. What's the status of the church? I haven't gotten inside the building yet.
Employed to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. A padlock is a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation. I had to do it in an hour. Not my best work.
But it should hold. Okay, what about a key?
Lloyd, give the officer the key.
Thank you, Noid. Reaction speed. Be the cool cop. Catch the key as it flies towards you. It cannot be retried. Speed Freak dips into his belt pack and produces a yellow key, then makes a sudden cool infused move, tossing it to your general direction.
It's
Oh no.
frozen summer. You think you can sense the key moving in the air? Yeah, this is going to be way.
Don't ruin your cool by overdoing it. Raise your hand in front of your face with minimum effort.
Straight in the eye. Straight
Ow!
in looking for
Wow, you got me in the eye. That's assault of a police officer.
uncontrollably from the upright eye.
Ow, goddamn asshole. What is wrong with you? Can't you see I'm in pain now?
I'm super sorry. That was totally my bad. Got overexcited. Threw him too hard. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Bend your face in mockery of his useless contradiction. You almost eye-murdered me. A cop. That's use of lethal force.
And just take this, okay?
He pulls out some black pepper from his belt pack.
Looks like there's quite a lot there.
That's the least you could do. Take the money. 25 real. Yo, we're rich. Okay, and then we got the key.
In his spot, uncomfortably, still feeling sorry for the mistake.
Yeah, you should. Thank you for the money, though.
The padlock, I think.
How long have these people been locked in there?
Like a week.
A week? How can you be sure they haven't starved to death?
They're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
Oh my goodness.
In the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned to involuntary manslaughter with it.
Andre, do you know what involuntary manslaughter means? 85% is not good enough when you're dealing with another person's physical well-being. 85% is good enough. No one lives forever, baby. We're doing the first option.
I listened to Channel 8 at the time. I know about crime stuff, and I assure you, officer, this is not what's happening here. I'm at least
80%?
I mean, come on. Most people aren't ever that alive in their entire life.
What do you, yeah, boy, what does that even mean?
I don't know. What does anything mean, really?
Nothing. He looks at his friend with an expression of profound understanding. Well, I guess I catch your drift.
You're one smart cop.
I get it. Now, where was I with that padlock?
Attentively, ready to answer the questions of one smart.
All right, other questions.
Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
Who exactly are the people inside the church?
Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
Okay, you haven't even seen them and you want the police involved?
Well, there's also the machinery.
The machinery?
When I first scoured the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
Okay.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it. Andre, tell him about the feeling.
Oh no.
It felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
Was it the cryptozoologist?
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Ed. Felt like silence.
Awful silence. But you haven't physically seen anyone?
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church a couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's calling it it.
What was that about something watching you?
I know, you know? It wasn't quite human. You know what I mean?
Not quite human.
As in a ghost. Do you know what he means?
No.
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of
A crab man?
you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a
Crabs don't climb ceilings.
look in a cell, exhibited ambush behaviour.
Oh, crabs are usually marine creatures and not nerds for climbing.
Are you sure there was a crab man?
Really, I mean, I didn't personally see it. The cell was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
So, hasn't even been in there. Is he afraid?
You should ask her about it. It'll be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
They probably
Crab people. Crab people. Crab people. Can you tell me more about this machinery?
Annoyed about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign
Yes.
up to some snuff station too. Probably.
Burnout dope heads.
small surge of people bed alertness fibs. As if to say, this is a dark
Jacked up on some snuff station?
It's like one of those rich boy private radio stations where you can listen to people getting killed on and jerk off to it. Sick.
Oh, that is sick.
Not that we would know anything about that. Noid just likes to relay stuff.
He appears sincere enough, sire, and full of corpse payroll.
We're getting derailed here. In short, you can tell to Noid about the machine. He'll tell you more.
Oh, so how can you be sure they're burnouts and dope heads if you haven't even seen them?
Honestly, I can't, but I am.
This is a below feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
Wow, you can't, but you do. I should add weaponized idiocy to my own repertoire. I don't see a single thing wrong with that argument.
I'm 78 feet.
This guy and his percentages?
Technology for you. Where do you think the drugs come from?
Alright, let's talk about something else. About the tent full of equipment? Yeah, what's with this tent? I see you brought your own water.
Yeah. Good to have. Beach to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even is running water.
And it's distilled, too.
Oh,
He doesn't know what to say.
it's the one they sell at the fuel station.
It's like he's lying to you, Wayne.
My liege.
There's nothing for you to grab hold.
What's with all the nosafed?
What now?
He leans into the hear you better. Point at the bottles of nasal spray in the corner. The nose of Fred Ultra. You have a lot of it lying around.
No, Ultra. We,
The Ultra.
He's like an actor. Look into the souffle of my story.
I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all blasted up. Winter. Can't even.
I can't breathe. You sound fine to me.
That's what the Nosafed's doing. Without the noser, I'd be drowning in shit right now.
Oh, would you?
Nosafed is
The shit. Can I have some? I have some nose problems, too. Yo, got some healing.
the noser. Blast away.
Blast away. All right, enough of this.
Nods enthusiastically. No doubt. A little relieved.
Convinced you're a smart cop. You mentioned some kind of elasticities. Maybe everything isn't quite as you've been told. Make a moment to analyze.
A number of things don't add up.
Let's take a look.
How about gather around, kids?
All right, kids. Now gather around.
The young speed freak puts down a busted capacitor and looks at you. The one with the large head seems very enthusiastic about whatever you have planned.
We'll get ready.
Is less amused.
Some time in the past, I'm not sure where and how, I fell sick and became the shadow you see now. But before that, I have a realization to believe I was a police detective.
But you still are.
Well, thank you for your kind words, but everyone in here sees I'm a disgrace to the uniform.
What happened?
Egghead looks serious suddenly. Disco happened.
I've been trying to say if we need the next step in dance music to happen fast. Shut it.
Shut it.
What? I have. I've said that.
Now, obviously, that might as well have been 1,000 years ago, but there's still some detective left in me.
Is silent.
This isn't the making of a club. It's a tent full of laboratory equipment for manufacturing drugs.
No idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but he's wrong. Look, we even have speakers.
He points at the speaker.
One speaker.
They have one speaker. I know. Where's his friend? Did he lose his friend? That Nosafit is here for its active ingredient. The distilled water, cornerstone of a clean lab.
All cellular-based knife. What's your point, Lord Ringer?
That nosefed here is the active ingredient.
He said it was for his nose. What more do you want?
Likely pseudoephedrine.
Pseudo.
Shape of ephedrine. Ephedrine makes you happy, and so does pseudoephedrine.
Well, where's his friend? Did he lose his friend?
What do you mean, Fred?
The other speaker. You only have one.
It's a one-speaker system. It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music. Other speaker.
Who needs two speakers?
Maybe the brain damage talking, but you've definitely never heard of monodynamic or one-speaker systems.
There is no need for me to pile on anymore, is there?
No shit.
He sounds tired. In short, you tried to use a police detective to set up a drug lab.
Come on, that.
Against the law?
I meant to say, not true.
So what are we going to do with you?
What do you mean, do?
We do this lawman style. First you tell me everything, then I pass judgment. You tell me what's really going on, and we'll work from there. I could be lenient. Don't really care. I just wanted to crack the case. Do you want? And I'll do what I want. We're going number 2. Tell me what's going on, and we'll work from there. I could be lenient.
What do you mean by lenient?
Not calling for backup and hauling you off for the pen, for starters. Have you heard I'm the dirtiest cop this side of the river? I'll make life hard for you using every connection I've got. First one.
Okay, Dad. Okay.
He raises his hands.
Things are just so hard for an entrepreneur in this city right now. It's not like we lied when we said we want to turn a church into the wickedest club in East Webershall.
Yeah, but you're the drug addicts you're complaining about.
We do. We totally do.
Yeah.
We just need to turn it into a speed lab before
Oh, here we go.
the door.
And why did you need me?
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place is empty, and now it's all spooked up.
They're not really spooky, are they?
No, man. They're spooky, all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if started cooking speed in there.
They probably would, yeah.
Sign was way off, too. I couldn't feel the lemon on. Sir, you promised you'd be lenient.
Give me your cash, ask for a bribe. Pack up and report to Precinct 41. Get lost. I don't want to see you ever again. Let's do this clean. No speed lab, just a club for anodic music. It wouldn't work without the lab. Do what you have to do to keep the club alive. I have to look into the spookier situation before I could decide what to do with you. Decide later. Ask for a bribe. Pack up, arrest them. What do we want to do? You guys are getting arrested. You just want to make speed? Well, they haven't really done anything. Get lost. I don't want to see you again. Pack up. Report to the precinct.
Oh, please.
The one with the large head presses stop on the tape player. In the silence, he could hear the wind howl outside.
A club for anodic music in there.
Yeah.
Everybody hates it here. It's all just drugs and we're slaves, and I can't. We are running out of time.
Without a smile, he looks heartbroken and older than you thought he was.
We need a win. I promise you this will be a win. Speed in there. We'll do it clean. We'll do it true. We'll do it sober and real and beautiful. This will be a victory for the light.
Okay. That speech, pretty beautiful. I guess I've changed my mind.
Thank you.
The young man helps. He's trying not to cry.
Well, ask me, well, bribe me first.
Man, really?
The young man doesn't move. His earrings rattle from the tension. With his jaw clenched, he says,
No, but
No fucking way.
fucking way.
His finger shakes in the air.
without
Oh, another 21 reel?
a red work out the toolbox and hands it to you.
Well, give me the rest.
Don't have any more money. You want us blind.
You're a liar.
For a cunt, it's the right time to become business partners.
Pursue both. Pick up. Keep the lab, but I want to cut from your operation. No, let's do this clean.
Yeah.
Big Head is loving it. His teeth beam in the floodlight. Spike head between his knees.
Now? No, Andre, it's harder now. This hard cop has come to show us how much the fish is, and the fish is always so much more. We all know there was never going to get copper, not to use it with the speed lab. Now it is a fighting.
All right, Andre, it's harder now. This cop has come to show you how much the fish is, and the fish is always so much more. What's that about a fish?
It needs to be a club for a music music exam.
Needs to.
So we won't put speed in there. We'll do it clean. We'll do it true. We'll do it sober and real and beautiful.
Real beautiful, right? Let's call this incident crime prevention. But I have my eye on you.
We'll try to do it without the drugs.
He raises his head between his knees.
Straight club up.
Yeah,
These wheels and nothing but. I swear to God. Okay?
yeah.
Here on, it will be straight all the way.
Nice. You mentioned some kind of elasticities. What own the church? Who are these people?
Yeah, that's a meteor and name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use.
Oh, really?
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask with mind demagoguery.
Oh, the founding party. I do know them, but can you refresh my memory? Mask it. Now humor me, Andre. What is the founding party?
It. I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition. They're a very powerful religious organization.
And?
They have roots in ancient societies. And they're the custodians of the Pyroconessian church. Plus, they anoint the elephants. They, made the innocentic system, no?
Now, Andre, in your opinion, would this ancient religious organization who anoints the innocents want a dance club in one of their churches?
Totally.
There isn't a trace of doubt in his voice. Okay, I believe you.
Church is about love. And Nordic music is about love. I've got love for my Pyroconessian party. Love is the relay out of that.
We dance. He violently shakes the tape player as if to see if he could break it. Yeah, it is. Dang, Egghead, you're amazing. Unity.
Hey, that's a fun.
Dang, I fired these guys up. He turns the volume up, then looks at you with a winking, knowing nod, as if it's obvious you will now break into dance.
Feel it. So the cathode's toes,
Oh, yeah.
big toe starts tapping you onto the face, as if testing.
It's the motherfucking disco. It's coming back. I don't quite understand what you're talking about. What's a posse? I guess love can be pretty hardcore. I now understand it was lame of me to suggest otherwise. Anodic music is about love, and so is the Pyroconessian church. No, this is too much. No sane organization will want this level of absurdity in their church. No, that's not true at all. Big Toe starts tapping. No words. Enjoy the beat. Nod my head.
Feels good.
Yeah, it does. I guess love can be pretty hardcore.
It can.
Oh, yeah.
Coming around.
I'm getting it for sure. I now understand it was lame of me to suggest otherwise. Yakokata! We gotta remember that. That's our secret phrase word. Yakokata.
Do it for the crew.
His friend forms a fist with a screwdriver still in his hand, approvingly so. Heck yeah, screw it up.
Say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
Yeah, it was.
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving.
Everybody.
For us at this with but if they get this club going, you've got it in.
I've got it in you. Hell yeah, these guys. Hey, Pixelaries. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we got so much money from these guys. We got like $40 out of them, cause the guy that's standing, the weirdo, he tossed his keys at me, and I missed them, and they hit me in the eye, and I threatened him with taking him in for assault, and he gave me $20. And then they told me their plans about, well, I figured out they were cooking meth or something. And basically extorted them for more money and a bribe. So they gave me another $20. But we're still going to go in because I threatened to arrest him. Oh, and then I came up with this thought. I wanted to kind of be a superstar. It might have been nice to have this before.
For no one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know. It would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters barely legal for girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die. Boys, you people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases.
Super cop.
In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists or prime ministers or prophets.
I'm the first one. Nice. Yeah, and they've been kind of stuck inside from the rain and everything. I've been itching to go on more walks. Yeah, I figured. I wish I had it like right before meeting these guys. I think it would have led to some pretty good interactions. But wait, what does it do? Superstar? Oh no. We lose one logic. Visual calculus, suggestion, electrochemistry, and composure raised to 6. Nice. Well, we lost some logic, which is unfortunate. Visual calculus. Reconstruct crime scenes, make laws of physics work for the law. Maybe that might be the next stat we load into. Wait. Will you give me any?
Like blonde hair holds up a Harman Welsh.
Harman Welsh.
To the music, he looks at you with a knowing smile and says,
Hardcore. Is it? You're just gonna keep saying hardcore, aren't you?
Give a these.
Yo, the original Skibidi toilet. Yo, I knew he looked familiar. Yes. What about you?
Andre, now you want to discuss Benjamin Benoit.
Yeah. Skin shows through the holes in the Speed Freak's too large sweater. In front of him, an open toolbox full of carpentry tools and parts.
To Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your side. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
He runs his hands through his hair, which is combed back in a mock seriousness, and continues to fiddle with some gears. Scene? Tell me about the machines you saw in the church.
Weird stuff. Specialized. There was a data processor and some sort of long-wave machinery. Wire
Yeah.
gives off a spy sign, or some fucked up samurai side sign. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural.
The People's Republic of Samara is a product of Rebel's sister revolution of the Grand Isola. It's known as a severely degenerated rogue state.
Don't be too hard on Samara. They're all alone in the world. Half of what we know of them is just propaganda.
Oh, man. I was just talking about the
Aesthetic. Well, what's with the supernatural?
wrong with it. You should definitely be researched. You can still do sick shit with it, though.
The supernatural. So you think it's real? That it actually exists?
Most of it doesn't exist. But there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist. Because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the pleb.
Too dangerous.
Powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, folk rights, that kind of stuff.
Okay. Yeah, school's out, and it's just generally a little bit more quieter in the neighborhood for the most part. What are you called, Noid?
Aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed at the law at this moment.
He picks up some sort of widget. I don't understand what that means.
That further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve sign synchronicity would be by getting us into the church.
Alright, sounds good. We'll come back later. Alright, I think we talked to these guys. We milked them for everything they got. Okay, Kim. And then this lady, I think she's with them, and she might also be crazy. I haven't talked to her yet.
A shaggy girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Hello there.
Oh, hi.
She must be Estelle, the last of the speed freaks. See, everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to.
Likes to party. So you want to party?
What?
She looks at you confused. Say it again, louder. She might not have heard you over the wind. Do you want to party?
I heard you. What do you mean by party?
What do you... Kim, cover your ears. Earmuffs, Kim. I mean, we get drinks, we come back here, sit on the frozen sea ice, and drink until we start talking about fucked up emotional stuff. The worst. We buy drinks, and right there in the liquor store, we get those bad boys in us, and then you tell me what you mean when you say party. We're going with the first one.
That sounds kind of nice.
No, it doesn't.
Kim, earmuffs.
You were intending to use an unorthodox questioning technique for this branch of the investigation, which, by the way, is tangential at best. You should have let me in on it. As it stands, I'm going to have to thwart your plan by explaining to the woman that we are police officers.
Wow, Kim. Wow. What a narc.
Oh, of course.
She doesn't sound surprised. Well, we have some questions for you. Well, your associates tried to use me to set up a drug lab. I'm guessing you knew of this plan? Yeah.
I did, and I'm sorry.
She doesn't appear surprised.
Much.
This is why I didn't go into the tent.
The lieutenant looked typical delinquency.
You don't get to choose your pussy, they choose you. Mine are idiots, but they're mine. I tried to talk Andre out of it.
Should have tried harder. Misleading a cop is no joke.
I know. I should have been able to control them, and I will in the future. I promise.
You better try. You got any money?
What did you tell them?
Do what you will with your dance club plans, just no drug labs, please.
Thank you. I'll get them under wraps, I promise.
Yeah, you better. What is that device you have there?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. No quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
What's a contact mic?
Contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Your mangled brain would like you to know there is a boxer called Contact Mike.
Your mangled brain, yeah, any news on my wife's name? How about my mother's?
No.
No. You're kind of useless, encyclopedia. Does this have anything to do with contact mic?
Yeah, I record stuff with it.
No, I mean, forget it. How does that thing work?
I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
Where'd you get it from?
Same place I got the recorder from, the Palaceum.
What is this Palaceum?
You ever been to the Palaceums? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamlock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Sounds interesting. Who is this Anno guy?
Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Palaceum-going kind of person.
Oh, well, I get down.
I don't know what that means.
I grind, baby.
I don't know what that means either.
Oh, well, it means I'm hip beyond my years. She breathes on her fingers. Looks like she doesn't know what to say. Yeah, my character shaved. I got a shave, and now I'm ready. I'm ready to get out there. You're right. Time has deserted me. Uh-oh, my morale. Heal.
Was there something else? About the contact mic, perhaps?
Actually, I have some non-microphone questions for you. Yeah, I did shave. I probably shouldn't have. I thought he was gonna trim a little bit, but no, the cold air. That, and I thought it went better with my outfit. What are you doing out here in the cold?
I guess.
What are you recording?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
She scratches her forehead. Well, what happened to the headphones?
Boyfriend sold them.
For what?
Things. Just stuff you need for life.
A lie. They were probably called off for something suspicious.
Suspicious? What a snaky, and what are these recordings for? The cracks, the footsteps?
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They loop the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
I'm gonna just nod.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
She rubs her shoulders and looks around.
I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
The sharp drop in endorphins is almost visible, like a warm blanket has fallen off her shoulders. The wave of chill, the quivering jaw, indications of a drug high.
Take this, your call.
The lieutenant begins to take off his jacket.
Fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
About the fuck.
It's okay.
The lieutenant backs up. He throws you a glance. Give her my hat? My cool hat? I had other questions. I ain't losing my hat. Empathy, legendary. The tape recorder lies on the ice like a discarded toy. Pick it up. The others told me you went inside the church. What did you see in there?
That. You're not going to believe me. There's no point in me telling you.
She's less prone to blurt it out.
Crab man. It's the crab people. Crab people. We'll see. Go ahead and tell me.
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines there. Nord calls it a mainframe. She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother, you know, strange old clothes. Had this absent expression, didn't say anything, just stood still.
Okay, continue.
You know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall, upside down like a crab, down the church wall. I think the woman didn't even know he was there. He was completely silent.
Okay.
He stopped right before he got to the floor, then just hung there like that, looking at me. Right at me. I fucking turned around and walked out. End of story.
That's very peculiar.
Crab, you say?
He nods, his face like stone. What did this crab man look like?
It was too dark. I couldn't tell exactly.
Come on. She obviously could. She already went into detail.
Okay, come on, quit stalling. What did he look like? A banger?
He was all muscular and stuff. Had a mesh tank top.
Okay.
That sounds ridiculous, but that only made it scarier in a way.
Okay. And a banger? A lieutenant raises an eyebrow.
A banger, as in a mess gang member. I know what it sounds like, but that's what I saw.
Gang, you were wrong. I do believe you. Your stories line up. Strange things happen. Seems too ludicrous for a lie.
Anyway, what else?
I'd like to know more about your associates.
I haven't got much to say about them.
Well, what do you mean? You must know something about them.
I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
To the cops.
To the cops. Well, tell me something about yourself.
I'm a silver bird.
A silver bird? Maybe I'll ask later about all of this.
I don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
Well, I mean... let me see. Do we... White check. We may retry it. Empathy, 0. I mean, no chance. No harm.
Device is cold to the touch. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the ice.
All right, that's it for now.
Okay. Bye.
All right, well, good luck with your recordings. Sorry about not giving you my hat, but you're not taking my hat from me. Okay, is this the church? I imagine it is. Yeah, hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Thank you for coming by, hanging out, chilling. We started off with some Deadlock, and then we're getting through some Disco Elysium. We started Disco Elysium like maybe 40 minutes ago, but I don't think you missed much. Just me like talking to the old lady and the children and the other lady. An ultra shrouded in dark or something like that. It's too dark to tell. Dusty pews in the shadows. Many seem to be missing. The sign reads St. Boone, 1147. Okay, we're going to just check the building out, see if there's any signs of life. Just to make sure. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything. Can I pick up a... I got the bag. No. We don't collect garbage. That's a different lifetime. Maybe we'll be a nice homeless man in a different playthrough or something. Hard-ass cop sounds really good, though. Super cop?
Then doors more than twice your height.
We might do a super cop build in the future.
You see more ornamentation appears in stark contrast to padding carelessly drilled into the wood.
All right, well, let's open the padlock with the key.
Turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
Let's go.
Let's go. Pull on the doors.
Whoosh of air rushing into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum.
Great vacuum. Yo, Hoax Sandwich. Baldur's Gate 3? Yo, nice. I hecka want to play Baldur's Gate 3 sometime in the future. Someday it'll go on sale for a pretty good price. I'm not quite ready for it yet. But yeah, game's going super good. Had a couple of good Deadlock games earlier. And yeah, Pixelaries I probably will do. It just sounds so good. Like, just super figuring out what's going on and having people respect my authority. Great Wuxia air rushes into the dark innards of the church.
Heart of the city.
In the heart of the city. Okay, let's go in. Hopefully these people are still alive in here. A fantastic mural, though. Okay, Crabman, you better watch out. One of us has a gun. Okay, what's this? More of the forked lightning pattern you saw outside. Bark beetles? No, it looks intentional. Some long forgotten style. Oh, the wood? Yo, that's against TOS. Looks a little butt-like. This grotesque wooden figure looks half-finished. A chalkboard. The blackboard's filled with complex equations. They look recent. A bowl is filled with water. A live wire runs directly into it. Okay, I did hear about the water and the wires. A cracked pane of glass. Colorful. Okay. Pain threshold. Misk Banger's silk scarf. Alright, we'll take the scarf. A figure drawn in frost on the window, depicting deer. Frost has drawn flowers on the grass, obscuring the view. Alright, a spider has spun its web around this wood-carved pillar. Some shoes? Is it the shoes? +1 empathy? Yeah, I guess. I don't see how. $1.50. We're rich. We're gonna open a bar here or something. Okay. Some radio equipment, it looks like. 2 decks of reel-to-reel tape spinning on empty. A portable Harman YEAHH tape recorder. Someone siphoning electrical current from outside into this antenna. It's another one of these mainframes. Is it possible it's recording something? Is it that game?
Watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on.
Seems cautious around the machine.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Yeah, but this one looks just like the one in the Doom commercial area.
It's also quite similar to the one we have down at the station. Must be the same model.
He inspects the machine's framework, careful not to touch anything.
Was the Ream Civic. This is the Ream Prefect, a model number RC7024, equipped with a film mainframe and a Ream-compatible entering printer. The Ream Prefect is the governmental version of the commonly used Ream Civic model. Although mostly based on the same technology, the Ream Prefect is equipped with better noise attenuation.
Wait, let me investigate this.
Fluorescent play and print buttons and keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back through his diamond-shaped glasses. You're free to proceed.
Well, I'm definitely hitting play.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds.
Is it the same old lady?
Good afternoon.
It is.
This is the Indian computer station one. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
It's the same old woman you spoke
Yeah.
through the radio computer in the doomed commercial area.
Sorry, I forgot to look at what filament was inside. Fortress accident like the one in the doomed commercial area. What are you, a machine or are you alive? Thanks, but I'm finished with this call. A fortress accident like the one in the doomed commercial area.
I have 2 machines registered to this company name in Martinez. One on Saint-Brun, the other on Rue de Saint-Guilain.
Saint-Brun. That's the church. And Rue de Saint-Guilain? That's the Doom commercial area.
Okay.
Else I can help you with.
Sorry, I forgot to look inside the core to check what filament.
Please end the call and do that.
Okay.
Goodbye. Portrait accident.
She says, her voice disappears.
His keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
Look inside.
Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March. This is the machine's filament memory. Press play to access its contents.
Okay.
The speaker
We'll press and play again.
static seeps through.
Good afternoon. Portrait accident on Saint-Brun. This is the
Okay, I just looked inside. It says logs.
good. Please repeat the password.
Oh, no.
There's no use trying to guess the answer.
Password. I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
Int system is not part of the
I
protocol.
don't know the password.
I would portrait accident. Is there anything
All right. I don't remember now.
else?
The machine's keyboard is nothing happens.
Okay, we're done. We're done here. No password. We're angry. What is this?
In white, silver, and apricot fields, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad, a dark and radiant majesty. This is her innocence, Dolores Day.
Yo, Dolores Day. We know about her. Wait a minute. No. My guy's gonna get hurt.
Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel.
Well, we're kneeling. We gotta be careful.
The floorboards are hard and cold.
Uh-oh.
There, you
Hard and cold? That might damage us.
falling on your hands from beyond the glass.
Okay, close our eyes.
The world is silent, but for the creaks and cracks of the massive wooden structure behind you, it covers you from the wind outside.
Okay, open. It's the same.
Looks down at you kneeling.
Imagine if the game completely changed.
Architects labored for years. There is a sad smile on her lips, and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion, remorse.
Game volume? Yes, yes. It's not gonna, like, jump out and scare me, is it? Okay, I turned it up, sorry. I'm also talking over
She
it.
acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive.
It's compassion.
As that soft word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder.
Do the same as you get up.
Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by the crack.
Okay, sorry. I think it should be better. Okay, we're very good on that. How do I know this is the mother of humanism? Yeah, how do I know?
Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is Her Innocence, Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived. No
Most-
Commodore Red.
Oh, she's like
That smile from your brain
this universe's version of Jesus.
and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men.
Okay, what else do I know about her?
Many things. You know she was a woman of the court, the wife of an influential Marchese, and eventually the principal advisor to Irene La Navigateur, Queen of Surin, modern-day Sir Leclerc. Also, that she was gorgeous beyond beauty.
Okay, what else? Was she smart? Was she a dummy?
Women of the court were expected to play both contract bridge and chess sufficiently well to prove an interesting challenge to a man. A simple grasp in matters of philosophy, theology, and science was encouraged. She was, by all means, a kept woman. She made the most of her position in the antediluvian court. Court visited by the most prominent thinkers and artists of the day. In secret, she was becoming the era's preeminent philosopher of the state. A scalpel, a piercing gaze. She was an almost preternaturally magnetic and intelligent individual. To her contemporaries, she appeared out of time, a messenger from the future of the species. We all fell in love with her, head over heels. Even before she was declared an innocence, her influence was tremendous.
How come?
It was on her advice that Irene La Navigateur sponsored a number of voyages into the Pale, a costly, often tragic endeavor, ultimately vindicated by the discovery of the new world, the piece of reality you're standing on.
I turned it up a little bit more.
She was crowned 2 years after the first expedition returned, setting in motion what is widely considered the greatest era in history. The DeLorean era.
Oh, wow.
Wow, indeed.
Wow, indeed.
Innocence was declared, and the queen she had advised for years fell on her knees before her. She was so overcome with emotion that her lungs started glowing in her chest.
So interesting.
Bystanders reported golden filaments lighting the already sunlit chamber around her, clearly visible beneath her dress. That is why the lungs are the symbol of love for the cultures of the YEAHH belt.
Okay, what exactly is an innocence? I've read a book, but it was fuzzy.
The highest category of historic individual, an embodiment of the world spirit.
A ruler?
More, an innocence is elected to office by the founding party, a precedent that has taken place a mere 6 times in the entirety of history. The legal system of the YEAHH belt is built to accommodate an authentic rule should it coincide with our time. And innocence is infallible. The decisions made by one are not decisions. They are inevitabilities. What would have happened anyway? Only accelerated, packed into decades instead of centuries. And innocence is a continuous, compressed event, a sacred human being. It is an honor and a glory to live when one is in office.
Is one in office now?
No, we are alone.
Okay. Well, when does she rule?
300 years ago, in the wake of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, by explorers from the continent of Mawindi. She is, among other things, the innocence of inter-isolary travel and the connected world.
Okay. Nice. I want more.
As did we all. The lands of the Mess and the Occident and even far away supra-Mawindi, altogether 21 of the 40 mundial nations of the time, immediately accepted Innocentic rule, even before her crowning.
Her crowning?
In a city called Advesperaskit in Vespa Messina, her homeland. The name of the city means evening comes.
Oh.
It happened on a winter's morning, with the canals frozen and slush falling out of the sky.
I guess you would just get completely different, like, text if you're, like, not encyclopedia.
She was dressed in a white and pearl dress.
I wonder
At our plaza,
what you would get.
far away. Already, her Serriers, the secret servicemen of the Innocents, were worried about an assassination attempt.
Oh, she must have been beautiful.
Oh yes, she looked like humanity's young mother, a perfect mother. Insulting.
None of this.
It was as if her face and shoulders and hands were covered in a soft down and feathers. You know this well.
Very well.
Midwinter snow was beating the cobblestones around her. A small attache of officials stood by as her Theriers placed a white gold wreath on her head. The crowning was mostly witnessed by secret servicemen.
Then what?
Men in this secret service
Killed her?
22 years later,
It is like Jesus.
who had come to suspect that Dolores Day was not entirely human, but something else.
What?
Something that had walked in our midst, watching us stumble for hundreds, if not thousands of years, until it decided to interfere in the course of our history. We were supposed to come up with this ourselves. The man was reported to have screamed at the Innocents. Dolores Day was shot in the chest with a fowling piece 8 times. The man, thought to be insane, said he once touched her and her body had been unnaturally warm, like a furnace, and that sometimes, while on duty, he observed her forgetting to breathe for over 10 minutes. This inhuman quality was witnessed by many others as well, glowing lungs and all. It is commonly attributed to mass hysteria and religious psychology.
Was there something terrifying about her?
Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory, or what remains of it. But although she's often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day, constantly surrounded by her Theriers. She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the Innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for the campaigns she waged against the Mesk state. And then there were the resettlement programs.
Oh, what happened?
The Mesk state tried to detach itself from Innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerated into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Malbit were problematic as well. Dissenters were suppressed by a military force she called the Army of Humanity, suggesting that those who fight against it are not part of humanity.
It's classic political structuring.
She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb.
Where?
In icons such as this. She was also blonde, the blondest woman you have ever seen, with green eyes the color of the Pacentic, mare interregnum. Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce Dolores Day to court. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid, and even terrifying that people seldom mention, but feel when they think of her. This subtle terror is part of her iconography.
Lieutenant, you're afraid her. You stood there for over 5 minutes.
The lieutenant's calm voice echoes in the cold air of the church.
What are you thinking of, if I may ask?
Is she somehow connected to the case? Glowing lungs? That's fucked up. Why did we tolerate this Borges woman that long before we shot her? Nothing, just looking around. She's beautiful. She's not human. War criminal. Nothing. I'm just looking around.
Okay. It's just that you've been looking in that window for quite long now. And it's cold in here.
Takes off his glasses to clean them.
This church, the coast in general, we shouldn't linger here. This isn't a good place to get lost in.
This is Dolores Day?
The old woman in the village was right. This must be the Dolorian Church of Humanity in Martinez, or the small Pinewood Church in some records.
You knew of this place?
It's a minor landmark.
Okay.
Fine. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long after Revachol's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers.
Oh, amazing.
On the coast of an uninhabited archipelago where only animals had roamed before, in the wild reeds.
Well, I mean, isn't that most places? Well, what else do you know?
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Setsa, they call them, the 7 Sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution, used for building material.
Classic. That's terrible.
Here, although the building appears to be deserted, I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here. Something else, perhaps.
He looked at the machinery lying around.
Respectful. Is the lieutenant a follower of DeLoreanism?
We're gonna reconstruct the cracked glass.
The shards.
Oh, terrible.
You see little pearls of light on the edges of the crack that splits the female figure. Something was written there. Remains of broken letters line the emulsion. What it said, you do not know.
Kim, are you a follower of DeLoreanism?
Yes, we all are. Her name, body, and role are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are DeLorean in origin.
Well, I don't like her. She looks like a lever. Stroked my chin.
The woman looks by in silence, smiling enigmatically.
I didn't think you were spiritual, Kim.
Spiritual. It's constitutional. The DeLorean system does not demand faith, only accordance.
All right. Is there anything else other than a password? Maybe the password's whatever's written that I can't visually conceptualize.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
Wait, I think I hear something.
And then it's gone. Almost all of it, but for the faintest of hums. It seems the sound is detached from its source somehow, if not blotted out outright. Truly unusual. Sounds like the pale.
How do I know what the pail sounds like?
Recordings of the far pale. You've heard them. We all have. You can hardly hear your own breathing.
I was sitting alone in the hotel room. The voices of Lucy all around me. Ah!
Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers.
All right, stomp my feet, clap my hands.
You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more
total somehow. Kim, what's happening?
The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Is it something to do with these machines?
Can you hear anything?
Almost nothing, and it's beginning to worry me.
The church just has strange acoustics, some engineering trick.
Okay.
Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing on its premises.
Maybe they want to discourage singing and dancing.
Could be.
He doesn't seem entirely convinced, though.
Look up to the bell tower.
The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
Perception challenging. 50% almost. Oh, we can't see shit. Are we gonna die? The bell's gonna fall on top of us.
Just darkness without end. It makes your head spin.
Let's try to make out something. Anything.
There's nothing. You're dizzy and disoriented as you see dark and more dark.
I don't see any crab people in here.
Officer, what are you looking at?
Attempting to see whatever it is you are seeing. What's the darkness like?
Filled with vague shapes of woodwork. The sense of a great height.
Blink. The crab man.
Hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes. Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
Hello?
Is that a man? Looks more like part of the carpentry of the building came alive and is now studying you intently.
He's a little monkey man. All right. Thank you guys for sticking with me for this giant chunk of just information that we're downloading into our brains right now. Throw a emoji in the chat if you're still here hanging out, enjoying yourself.
The crab man.
The crab man. This the motherfucking police. Show yourself.
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Harbs.
Yo.
Everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
Uh-oh.
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in general. There's a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Riverstock.
The right place for what?
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that box.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
Hey,
Yes.
That's about the bottle again. You haven't even drank that much lately.
Yeah, really.
Lay off it already.
The last time I had a drink, it almost killed me. Well, yeah, I do have a bit of a problem, and it's been getting a little out of hand lately.
It's not crudo way. I see deep inside. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overdose. And you don't even know it.
Great, more patronizing, so original. I'm very in touch with my suffering. How do you know what I'm feeling? I'm actually here on behalf of some young people looking to establish a nightclub. The new pocket pack? I hope so. They said December. I don't know if it's going to be the 1st of December. I just got my Venusaur right before I started stream, which I'm glad for, because I was sick and tired of fighting that thing. Oh, I'm glad that info dub started the good part. I guess if you haven't, seen this part of it, you're just kind of experiencing now and learning, oh, this is what's happening. I'm very in touch with my suffering.
Not all of it. I was like you once. You don't know all the havoc El Vino is wrecking on your mind and your spirit. Necesita parar, homie.
Necesita parar. Oh, nice. Well, I'm super excited for that.
You may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
Noise. I'm excited for it. I've been jamming on the Pokemon Pocket too hard.
Look at these crazies. What is this shit?
What is this? For some reason, I feel like I have a point there. You have a point there. Who do you think you are? Some crazy guy under a roof? What is this shit? You know, alcohol is central to my identity. If I wouldn't drink, I wouldn't just be me. This is stupid. I don't even know what this is. That's all well and good, but we need to talk about the unlicensed occupation elasticist's property. Who are you? What is this shit?
No matter who I am, Wade, I'm just bringing you the message of the mother's love. She don't want you to hang yourself on your own stubbornness.
His words echo in the cold air of the church.
This is the church of the mother of sight. You are welcome here.
He sways gently on the beams, waiting for you to take it all in. You said, Hoax, that you got, like, all 150, and I keep looking at my stuff, and I don't know how you did that so quickly. I still got a ways to go on it.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Is he just trying to throw you off your game? Whatever it is, he's quite confident about it. Just look how gracefully he sways.
It's a little monkey man, little monkey crab guy.
'Tis not an act, my liege, saving perchance he hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot.
You must be Crabman. Some ravers want to turn this place into a nightclub. Do you know where the other spooker is? Point at the strange machines around you. Okay, then. Well, you must be the Crabman.
I know myself to be a crab, but if that's the name you got him, I won't stop you from using it.
To be fair, it's really more like a spider.
I always thought of myself more like a flame,
A flame?
flickering along the rafters and beams. It may be that I gotta work on my technique.
Maybe.
The only technique he's working on. Look at those carved sculptures. And is that a satchel of tools over there?
Did you carve all these pillars?
Sure am. Whittling wood used to be something I just did to busy my hands. Now I use those same hands in service of something greater than my own rest.
All right. You got some nice curves going there. It seems a tad derivative. You're promoting the objectification of women with your reactionary depiction of female bodies. Honestly, I don't get it. All these figures looked half-finished. You got some nice curves going on there.
Man, no need to overthink.
What were you before you became a crab man and a wood carver?
Gangway, but my memories of that time are faded. Most of them are already gone.
So many people losing their memory, a certain portent of doom. I lost my memory too, and it haunts me. I lost my memory too, but I like it. It's like I get to create a whole new me, start again from scratch. So you used to be in a gang, but you don't really remember it? Sounds convenient. We're going option 2. I lost my memory too.
Man, you gotta let that shit go. Mother's light touch will fill you with rapture.
Do you remember your name, sir?
Tiago's my name.
Tiago.
Those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just your identity, but also, so to speak, your place amongst your fellows, your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
My name is Harry. Extend my hand. My name is Harry, and my place in the world is Lieutenant W. Fiatier. I don't do names. Names are out. I don't care what mine is. We're going option 1.
That's just the thing, Holmes. None of that matters.
He ignores your hand as his limbs a mere shadow below the ceiling. What are you doing here?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there, a way out into nothingness. This church was built around for purposes of veneration.
Okay.
I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
The mother of silence? You mean her? What will happen when you drink from this perforation? I still don't understand what you're doing in the church. Are these yours? Show him the scarf and shoes you found lying around. Yeah, are these yours?
I think they were. A long time ago. I had to shed them like skins to get closer to the center of the silence. You could have them. I don't need them.
Oh, well, thank you. I was just gonna take them anyway.
They look pretty dapper, actually.
Yeah, they do. Do you mean her?
No. There's a new god in town.
Oh, move over.
Ain't it? Old sculpted. Because she has no limb or even a face. She is the end.
She's a real depiction of an angel?
Here's a cavity in the dark beyond sex. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
His adoration is beyond sexual.
Oh,
This cavity is something that no human form has.
my electrochemistry has been popping off a lot lately. What will happen once you drink from this perforation?
Will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, at one with the state of the world before reality began.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know a thing or two about that.
Are you sure you didn't just switch one drug for another?
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service.
Too gleeful, those words. He is lying. Not to you, to his very own self.
Faith is a kind of drug. I guess you have a point. Let's agree to disagree. I was being insensitive. Sorry, let's move on. I guess you have a point.
No, it will take time. Don't sweat it.
Well, I don't understand,
It will take time. Don't sweat it.
what? I still don't understand what you're doing in the church.
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory.
You could, sing for me, the superstar cop. Yes, I'm the superstar cop. This is superstar. This is what we've been waiting for.
I ain't from no Marietti, if that's what you're thinking. And the song I sing is silent as the mother.
Marietti is a mesque style of music and dance, commonly seen at all manner of festivities, especially weddings. It's delightfully quaint, owing to its peasant origins.
It's like a mariachi?
He lost his cool there for a moment. Seems you hit some nerve.
Oh. Well, how'd you even find this place?
It's hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was. Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, eh? It didn't
Away? They don't belong, right? Well, I have other questions.
Lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
Some ravers want to turn this place into a nightclub.
the ones in the tent outside,
Yeah.
right? I see them. Guessing they're the ones who call me a crab. Probably scared of me.
Well, do they have a reason to be scared?
Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore.
Well, what do you think about the nightclub? You want to open one?
They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there and vibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go.
Well, good. It sounds like you guys,
Might even be nice to have some company.
there you go. You got a symbiotic relationship coming right to you. Do you know where the other spooker is?
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
The Aita is
Grandma? Wait, so there is another person living in the church and it's Verajita?
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
And don't know where she is?
That's what I said, Holmes.
How can you not know when you both live here?
Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
Oh, she's hecka into the D&D. So you got nothing else to tell me? How she looks, what she does, who is she?
I'm afraid not, essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or...
He shrugs.
or search through a radio computer.
Yeah. Well, do you know what her password is?
Too many times, essay. You need it for something.
Yeah, we do.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public safety.
Okay, drama. I'm doing a survey of passwords and passcodes and identifying regional trends in the interest of public safety. Just tell me what the password is. Yes, it's for a first-degree murder investigation in Martinez. Honestly, I just want to break into a radio computer and see what's in it. I'm doing a survey.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death.
Afterlife
What do you
death.
think of that? Makes me almost pity La Nidita. está pequeña when I hear it.
You've been here a long time. Do you know what the church, why the church was abandoned?
Police raid a while back.
Oh, really? That's all it takes?
That's it? Not really. Or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about everything.
It looks like he truly doesn't remember. There's a vagueness to his sense of time.
Okay, well, I guess that's it, Crab Man.
I think we're done here, essay.
The figure crawls off into the darkness above.
That was interesting conversation.
Everything about it was interesting.
I'm still not sure how it's relevant to our investigation.
Yeah, we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out, Kim.
Why does art inspire you so much?
It does, yes, but what is art? No, art is for arrogant blowhards. No, yeah, I love art.
Question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment. In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
Would I fit into the art world? I mean...
Have you looked in the mirror lately? To be honest, you have the exact features of them.
Yeah, I do.
Wild hair.
Pain and despair in my eyes.
Poetry someday. And critique architecture.
Wait. Architecture is also art?
Of course not.
No.
Autism.
Excuse me.
Masturbation with a...
As someone who came down through a long line of architects, I'm offended.
Institution of architecture, while extolling the virtues of the pure arts.
Wait, well, what about music? Is it art?
Only the most experimental kind.
Well, I guess I have been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real living art here. Become
Art cop.
half art critic, half cop.
Wait, but I don't have to be 100% cop to get the case finished and all that. But don't I have to be 100%? Okay, if 50% art critic is what's needed to free me from rote repetition, so be it. Yeah.
Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street, you must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and
Yes.
artists and writers of the world. Go ahead.
Derivative.
Savage criticism.
Get the derivativeness out of here.
The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
Path of Exile exists. Diablo, derivative. Ubisoft makes bad games. Derivative. Okay, let me see. Actual art degree. -1 perception. Can't even look at the shit. Yeah, it's another Copo type. The worst one. The most savage and brutal. The art cop. Nothing is good enough for him. Everything is shit. You have to employ an armada of adjectives to depict and demean the mediocrity of the works and visual institutions around you. Really, flex that critical muscle until the vocabulary for punishing mediocrity becomes second nature. Here we go. I kind of do want that. Art cop sounds great. Excuse me, you're under arrest for your stick figure. Pack him up. All right, we got some good news for you, boys. Good news. You're in. Guess what?
So, how things going?
How things going? About the church, I checked it out.
What happened?
Well, I talked to the crab man.
Who is he? What did you think?
He seemed pretty all right. A little too spiritual, but
Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
well, frankly, he clearly enjoys the physical activity. He likes to climb like a freak. There's something sinister happening under the building's roof. I think he's getting high or something. Well, just preaching and praying from the looks of it.
Is he going to be a problem?
No, he seems chill.
Right. Let's get back to the point. What are we going to do about him?
These guys will never catch him. You would never catch him. There's nothing to do.
Yeah, well, he is a crab man. He keeps himself physically active, thinks spiritual thoughts, and doesn't drink. Who am I to evict a person?
Well, he's likely up to no good. He's a crab man. A menace to society.
You're a menace to society. I doubt that. Besides, I'm pretty sure it's impossible to catch him climbing up there.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time.
Well, you're just gonna have to live with Crabman.
I guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it.
Yeah, give me more money too, by the way.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light.
Yeah, Egghead gets it.
Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you see her?
No, I didn't. Just some machines. Oh, we got our password.
Has to be. Have you tried investigating the machines? Anyway, do let us know if you see her.
Alright, I know Noid has his scenes, but what's the deal with Egghead there?
He's a quiet man, mostly communicates through music, and by being a master of ceremonies.
MC?
You know, a host, a declaimer of slogans. He's a performer, gets the people going.
Interesting, sire. A bit like he is.
An MC for short. Well, how do you communicate with him?
Well, he's just kind of here. I don't
Yeah, he just kind of just shouts things every once in a while. Have you really tried to talk to him?
Sometimes, when I stumble and find my way into his centre, you'll have to hear a lot of hardcore to the mega first.
Hardcore to the mega!
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing to let the beat speak.
Oh yeah, good old Egghead.
I get it. He's a puzzle.
Yeah, he is. Well, I guess that's it for now. I'll let you know when we get more info on the grandma. They got some sweet jams, though. Burnt. Okay. We're gonna check the computer for grandma's log. We are really taking an offshoot today in our crime fighting. We're just I guess, investigating these people. We got our own little mini Scooby-Doo mystery.
They liked little figurines, right? Liked holding little men between their fingers.
Yeah, I remember that.
You have the headless foul rider figurine.
Oh, I do?
Give it to her. Win her back.
Yeah. What? Look around. Win who back? I can't win her back. She's long dead. I should, yes. This is a task of mine now. Yeah.
Very, very, very nifty. Nifty and mysterious. This is surely what the figurines are for.
Yeah. That must be. I need to find her.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated.
Play.
Speaker comes to life.
Or play.
Static.
Good afternoon.
I have the right password.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Afterlife death.
Good. I have unlocked the killer. After ending the call, please press green to access the killer. Press accident. Is there anything else?
That's it? We just want a filament? Okay.
The machine's
Goodbye.
is still illuminated. Reveal the print. Prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's
journal. Read it.
The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like...
Oh, we need a mega crowbar.
Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in. Lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month
ago.
Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
Do you think this log could be connected to the case?
Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
Eccentric? His eyes wander to the various machines around him. Read the second entry.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fisherman. said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky.
Spooky.
Narcotics. It's a little pill.
Spooky drugs.
Hasn't figured out
Oh no, it's a needle.
what was that about narcotics. This could prove to me.
Oh wait, narcotics where?
I doubt that we can find any
Yeah, Crabman must have done them all.
to scare away the kids.
He looks at the stained glass window. Lame.
Nothing spooky about this place either. It's just abandoned and cold, and in an awful part of town.
I mean, it's not that bad.
Then why doth the lieutenant protest against spending time here so often?
All right, yeah, really. Read the entry.
Of February 51. Finally, got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking ESCA series, something advanced.
Why would she need an antenna?
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
Steps on a wire running on the ground, inspecting it with his boot.
8th of February 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simov for help. Heard the others are back to make it art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers. But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked.
They're fucked.
I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
The data loss? Artists, programmers, Lexi? Who are all these people?
I think these people worked in the radio computer games business.
Yeah, that's...
The Doom commercial area. They must be a former Kobo.
data loss happened?
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying.
Yeah.
Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading.
All right, 5th entry.
Of February 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder.
Yeah, we're getting closer.
Keep reading.
I'm interested now.
I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
25th of February 51. I've been sending data up to Lintar for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment, but I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it
The swallow?
It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Yeah, that's what we figured out too in the middle of the church. The lieutenant looks to his right towards the silence.
28th of February 51. Yes, the first recordings confirmed that the swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
Oh, yeah?
There are silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural work?
Oh, what could it be?
Lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples.
Read the 8th entry.
March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song, over and over again.
Next to the church, it's the boys.
Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise to factor it out.
To noise cancel it.
One of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good. I don't want anyone distracting me from my work. That disco man must be a cell.
Yeah, she must be describing a cell.
Girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
All right, 9th entry.
March 51. I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of curse. How Martinez of her.
That's me. I was the one who broke into that radio computer, and the storekeeper must be, Pelicence?
I knew it wasn't a good idea to meddle with a machine.
No, it was a great idea. You're learning things. This is how you learn things about machines.
Yeah, read the 10th entry.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles.
Crackers.
Ping Ping energy drinks.
Oh, I want some noodles.
Paste. Gum. Also, some candy.
Uh-oh, for some of the slurp.
You'll read it
Oh,
by the sound of the church door.
excuse me?
Straight. Make straight for the radio.
Oh, hello. You don't mind if we open a dance club here, do you? She's a programmer. Suna? She starts typing?
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
She glares at you as she holds down the off button for several seconds. The machine reboots. We did get caught.
Intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM.
Yeah, you just left it out here, and you left your password with some guy willing to just give it to anybody. We're here on a side case representing a certain radio venue. We're not breaking in. I'm pursuing a mysterious lead, searching for my lost identity. We're going option 1.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here.
She barely looks up from her keyboard. You hear the machine whir back to life.
Just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We should talk
I haven't.
after she has rebooted the machine.
Yeah, reboot it. Autosave. We got skill points. Okay. Chat, I'm gonna give you a choice. Either we unlock a slot and I get actual art degree, or I put a point into something else. I'll give you like 40 seconds to decide. Because I'm kind of lost. I've been just shoving everything into logic. I think we put a couple of points in authority, but we're tapped out. Visual calculus, I think. We could open up another couple of white checks. It's also one of our least pointed things, I guess. Composure, interfacing. Visual calculus. Okay, we gotta vote for visual cal. I'm kind of leaning visual calculus too. It opens up a few different entries for us. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. I think we're also gonna have to unlocking white checks. All right, we're doing it. Visual calc. We're sending it. Oh, and I guess we could revert. Can we revert like everything? Check all to revert skill. We could revert everything? All right, well, never mind. We're sticking. Accept changes. All right, notebook. Offering figurines to Dolores Day, yeah. Associates. Scenes with Noid. Want to talk to you. The scenes are not in sync. Guessing you need to help him and his friends out. All right. We're really on a sidebar right now. Excuse me?
What is it?
I didn't break anything, did I?
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like a big loss to you. Are you the lead programmer of Whirl Untethered by any chance?
Yes. Or no. Not anymore.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, well, what are you doing here?
I am Soona Luukkanen Kilde. the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages.
Oh, nice.
If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help.
She turns back to her terminal.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager.
When else are you gonna start programming? When you're 60? But
She's doing in an abandoned church.
have you seen the Crab Man?
No?
No? You know he's around? He's seen you.
And
Yeah, the Crab Man has seen you.
I don't care. I don't care about craftsmen.
She barely looks up, now tinkering with the machine's printer. Well, why are there so many machines in this place?
Them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
Why do you need an antenna?
I use the AR1 as my main prefix processing unit.
That's your radio computer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that antenna, is it a processing unit?
Yes. You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
No, I know very little. A little?
All right. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna.
Okay, what's on air?
On the front, the unified front of radio waves, licensed and controlled by Lintel in the East Insulindic region.
You gone over my head.
All around us. That's what on air means.
Okay.
Like love.
And the AR1, it's a good antenna?
I guess it is. So far, I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly stable. But it's not the cheapest one on the market. So I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieus dedicated to that sort of thing.
Well, what are you doing with your radio computer?
I'm working.
Working?
The machine
Working, girl.
was alien with its pulsing core. The light casting her face in a strange shadow.
Working on what? What are you working on?
Could you just, for a moment, or get to the point? I really need to focus on something.
Well, isn't your computer made exclusively for government use?
So you do know something about computers.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You're right. Prefect is used mostly by the government peeps.
And you work for the government?
No, I don't.
So what do you so why do you have it?
Because I needed something good for my investigation, and Reims Civic is widely agreed to be below all standards. So I had to upgrade. Besides, owning a Reims prefect isn't such a big deal anymore.
No, actually, it is kind of a big deal. You don't see Ream prefects in every police department for its whole.
Well, how'd you get your hands on it?
I know a friend of a friend who used freelance for the coalition. I was actually aiming for the military-grade Rain Rational series, but couldn't find one.
Okay.
Prefect is mainly based on the same technology as Reims City.
Prefect, like from Harry Potter.
But it does have better compatibility with newer antenna models.
It walks around with a badge, making sure the school children are in bed after hours. What about those bowls of water over there?
They are connected to my Rain Prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Back.
Short and terse. There you have it. Whatever she's using them for, they're hers.
All right, well, I won't try to touch anything. Next question. She tails back into the glowing terminal. What are you doing in an abandoned church?
You really like those questions, don't you?
Yeah, I do. There's a hint of amusement in her tired eyes. I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask questions.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
She says, ready to stand her ground. What
I'm
research?
looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Wait, what?
A 2mm hole in the world?
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said.
Interesting.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Is the hole connected to the data loss in your journal?
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
A hole in the world? What does that mean exactly?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
She's suddenly absorbed in the conversation, waiting for your answer.
Easy. You measure it by the world around it.
That sounds about right. Hold on a moment. Does it mean we're not living in a world that has holes in it? We're now living in a world that has holes in it?
I don't know. Are we? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. But how do I figure it out?
Well, you measure it by collecting data around your surroundings, on which exists.
Exactly. Very true.
Oh,
That's what I've been aiming for. That's why I have those basins. I tried using hydro transducers to record the silence to find out where it begins.
Hydro transducers. So
we have a special guest with us right now.
would it sound through water?
I don't know if he's been gravied or not yet, but he's here for Catterday. Let me grab him real quick. He's gonna hate it a little bit. Hi. You wanna say hi to everybody for Catterday? All right, here we are, star of the stream, everybody, little Obus. He's here to wish everybody a happy Catterday. Hope everyone is having a good one. Make sure you get on some social media and post pictures of cats or thumbs up and like pictures of cats. Did you gravy him already? Yeah. All right, nice. He's got the juice. The juice is loose. All right. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the emojis in chat.
But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
She grows silent, staring at her circle of basins. It looks like some ancient ritual. Do you have any idea where this hole might be located?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
She looks up, eyes trying to pierce the pitch-black heights above, but without much success.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark. Most of the tower disappearing into the shade.
No, well, why there?
There's this place at the back of the church, a place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow, and the higher you go, the less you record.
The Swallow.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
The Swallow. That's the name of your mom's name in high school. Got her. Pillar of Silence.
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
This is where the Crabman lives.
I know.
You don't think Crabman might be somehow responsible here?
I don't.
Well, okay, that makes sense to me too. Well, you said the research wasn't going well. Why not?
Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
Well, that's all I wanted to know, I guess, about the scary 2mm hole in the world for now.
Great. Thanks.
All right. She doesn't like us at all right now. I think her coming in on us on her computer really did us a disservice. Well, how do you feel about anodic dance music?
I hate it.
You hate it? No, that's unfortunate.
I bet she hasn't even.
Have you even listened to it? Like, actually listen?
Like, all the time. My tent mates don't really ease up with their partying, do they?
We got an achievement for saying 5 art cop lines. She pulls a face that looks absolutely scathing.
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it.
Yeah.
Sober mind, it just sounds like uninspired rough with him. No idea what it has to do with either dance or bar music.
Right. But how do you feel about a club for the dance music?
About those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it?
Yeah, you caught me.
Some news. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
Well, yeah, we talked about it. They're not gonna build a drug den anymore.
Take a guess, why don't you?
I'm still convinced they want to establish a nightclub for dance music. They said it's their dream. A petting zoo is a place for animals. Yeah, it's their dream.
I believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs with you. Thanks.
Good luck
Lieutenant.
coming in there.
All right. Well, about that 2 millimeter hole.
Swallow, you mean?
Oh yeah, I guess we got all the stuff. All right. Well, I guess we'll leave you in peace. Am I just? Okay. See. One more look at the bodacious pillar. This one's all right too. All right, we're out. We're outie. All right. Guess what, guys? We did it. Your nightclub, it's opening. Club, what, 47, the same number as my precinct? Don't tell my boss that if he comes looking for me. All right, guess what, boys?
So, how things going?
I'm here to talk about the church.
What's the deal?
Well, I was using the mainframe when the former lead programmer, appeared.
Programmer? That's odd. What was she like?
Well, she didn't... Yeah, I did. She didn't like the idea at all.
What a pity. That's my favourite thing in the world. And she doesn't like it at all.
Yep, what a big pity.
What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam? And into a laser-lit future of dance and unity?
Well, it sounds like we might have to find a new place.
Damn!
She made it very clear she won't leave until her own project is finished.
I'm just a victor.
No, I won't evict her. We have to come up with a different solution.
Look at you, honor man.
Yeah.
No, Lloyd. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround, and we can make a deal not to bother her.
Yeah.
If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
Yeah, you do.
Dark exist.
Oh yeah, Eggman, you're amazing.
This crab man seems like an advanced. He'll understand.
Yeah, he is.
He can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like hypnotic dance?
She absolutely does not. She really, truly despises it.
She just said it makes him pump the jam a little.
Slower for a moment.
Then he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
I refuse to throw her out. Well, wait, we'll figure it out. You can always muscle her out. Well, alright, well, I refuse to throw her out, but I could try convincing her.
Good luck, my friend.
Alright,
Hi, officer.
I'll give it another shot, I guess. Ma'am, the ravers, they just refuse. And I'm very, I just don't want anything to do with it. I just want to solve my murder, I guess. Alright, yo, hello?
Yes, what is it?
What if you didn't have to leave? What if I talk to Andre and he wants to make it work?
I don't want to make anything work.
Well, hold on. Don't you want to make what? You don't want to make anything work?
Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
Well, I got your message. 58. We heard Egghead's speech, research not going well, and we discovered Fortress. Suggestion. White check. Suggestion. We're gonna check our inventory real quick just to make sure. Physical. Suggestion. No. Whoa. I am the authority. -1 suggestion. We don't want that. Yeah, I'm doing the thing I don't do. I'm making sure we roll all right. Come on. We gotta have one more suggestive piece of clothing. Oh, we don't. Items. Interact. What do we, the tape? And we got the envelope. We made the drunk sign the thing. I don't know if you were there. And then we got some medicinal spirit for super cheap. All right. I got my suggestive cloth on. 72. We have a high chance. We're gonna save just in case. Okay.
What is it?
Just tell her about Eggett's defense speech.
Yeah, well, listen, about that nightclub.
Already told.
Yes.
I'm
No. These kids, they really need a win. We all do. Give this club a chance. Give them a chance.
chance to cook some speed, you mean?
No. They promise they do it clean.
Huh. Did they?
A moment passes.
All right. This is all very good and sad, but I have my research to finish. Trust me, this is far more important than the fate of some local speed freaks and their dance music.
Well, you're not being very cool about it. I'd have to give you that.
She doesn't want to share the space with them. Help her finish the research. Then she won't have to. Effort to help.
I guess I have no choice. What if I helped you finish? You said it wasn't going well, and you could leave when it's finished, and they could come in.
She thinks about it. A glossy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
All right. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
Oh, by your old workspace, you mean the Studio Fortress in the Doom commercial area?
That's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady.
Wait, yeah, we've actually been inside there.
Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge. Just go and get it.
Yeah, we did it.
Ice bear fridge.
No, it's not there anymore. We moved it.
It has red glowing eyes. It's impossible to miss. You just need to get the offsite copy from the ice bear.
And the password. What's the password?
You've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying,
I found a note from the Ice Bear fridge. It said the offsite copy had been moved to a safer place. Why can't you get it yourself? Why do you need it? Yeah, this one.
A note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
It said the offsite copy had been taken to a nearby ice cream maker. The note was signed by someone named Suisla.
Jarisa.
Suisla.
Our project lead, Surisworth Jarisa.
That's a mouthful.
Always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. Feature creep.
The feature creep,
Like it would have made a difference. The offsite
damn you, feature creep.
data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous. And the heads... I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them.
She stops.
Go find that copy from that ice cream maker, will you? Thanks.
Where is it? You have any idea?
heads. You like the sound.
I fought the ice cream maker, but couldn't get it open. It's completely frozen.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out.
Do you have a crowbar? Well,
It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer.
okay.
She's making it extra simple for you.
Thank you.
Itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to go to my old workspace and get the filament.
All right, well, you haven't told us where it could be.
If it's called an offsite copy, then why is it still on site?
Yeah, if it's an offsite copy, why is it on site?
Oh God, not this again. It is not on site. It is in the basement.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
At all.
Basement. Sounds like it's technically still.
Yeah, if you get bombed, you lose in it.
And no, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected it from the data loss. There's nothing wrong with keeping the backup in the basement. What happened was a freak accident that has nothing to do with how the backup was stored. We clear?
She stares at you with pleading, furious eyes. Why can't you get the filament yourself?
Stone Lady hates me. I'm part of the curse. Whatever that
Wait, are you part of the curse?
Not. Anyway, I don't have my keys anymore and she won't let me in.
Why does she think you're part of the curse?
She's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil.
Well, that's a bit base, don't you think? Yeah, people in Martinez don't really like to get with the times. Don't be too harsh. That's only because of the socioeconomics situation. Yeah, it's a bit biased, don't you think?
She literally
Doggo time, yeah, good look.
sure saw my rain, kitty. I'm not making this up.
Give him a couple of little cute pets for me. He's very cute.
The lieutenant coughs like
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those trains.
Wards.
Wards. It looked like some feminine magic.
All right, I'll look for the offsite copy. Thanks. She thinks for a moment, then reaches behind the radio computer and hands you what looks like an oversized pry bar. Yo, 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 yo.
With multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice.
Yes.
It opens.
Thank you.
If you get me the offside copy, then you can keep the file.
All right. All right.
Yes?
No. Okay. We got a lot of stuff. We got lots of leads. Basically a lot of things to like finish up loose ends on the other the first section of island. Let me see. Okay, we're gonna go. We're probably gonna end soon, and unfortunately, I don't think we'll have time for Dwarf Fortress. We'll play a couple more. No, actually, it's getting pretty. I didn't realize it was getting dark. I got some chores I gotta do real quick. So we're gonna save the game